Erin Fabry, and today I'm going to be making something fun, simple, but nutritious, and without all of the fillers that we find in so many of our favorite snacks. This one is called sweet carrot fries, and there's actually two ways you can make it. You can make it the sweet way or the savory way. Today we're going to focus on the sweet way, but with no refined sugar. We're going to be using something as simple as a carrot, but getting as much flavor out of it as possible, using spices and some healthy fats. And that's it. What I did was I chopped the carrots into little fry-like guys right here. And what I want to do before putting them on here is to take some oil. I'm going to use palm oil. I recommend palm oil, expeller pressed coconut oil, or ghee because it holds its nutritional value at a high temperature. Olive oil will lose a lot of its nutrients at a high temperature, but these, you're good to go no matter how hot you're cooking. We're going to lay down some oil, and rather than putting it straight onto the pan, which you can do, we're putting a barrier between the metal and our food because we want to keep away any toxins that might get infused into our food. So we've got our fries in here, and I'll quickly kind of show how I chopped those. Just kind of chop them as thin as you can. They're gonna kind of curl up in the oven. It's really fun. And kids love these because you know, carrots are a bit starchy, so they do remind you of French fries, or even as they cook, they sweeten up, so sweet potatoes, but without a lot of the natural sugars that occur in potatoes. And again, you could always just slap the oil on top, put some salt in, put it in an oven, and you'll get the salty version. But this sweet version is fun for dessert, especially if you're on a diet that excludes a lot of desserts due to refined sugars and things like that. Again, you can use expeller pressed coconut oil or ghee. I personally don't like the flavor of ghee, but it has taken away the lactose, so those who are lactose intolerant can usually tolerate ghee. I'm gonna add some nutmeg. I love nutmeg over this. And when you put it in the oven, it's gonna smell really warm and cozy. So great for a chilly night. Cinnamon, that's gonna smell really good too. A little bit of cloves. And then to add sweetness, we're gonna wanna add stevia, but my recommendation is to add it after it's been cooked. In my experience, it just tastes a little bit better that way. When it's cooked, it changes the flavor just a little bit. That's just my own personal preference. So we're all set with our fries. We're gonna put it in an oven at 400 degrees. You'll kind of wanna make sure that they're spread out evenly so that each one gets cooked an equal amount. But we're gonna put it in an oven set at 400. Leave it for about 12 to 15 minutes. If you want them a little bit crispier, you can put it on a lower heat, like 350, and leave it for a little longer, maybe 18 to 20 minutes. You just want to make sure that none of them are burning too much. I kind of like a little singe on them, but you don't want them to burn all the way through. So now we'll just wait for them to come out, and then we'll put some stevia on them. They'll be ready to go. Okay, I think they're ready. They look nice and shriveled, and the aroma has really filled the house. You can smell the nutmeg and cinnamon, and when carrots cook, even by themselves, they do smell sweet. So we have our fries, and originally I said about 10 to 15 minutes. With the parchment paper, I'd say a little bit longer. If you were cooking straight on the pan, 10 to 15 minutes would do it, but with the parchment paper, maybe more like 20. But play around with it, that's the fun part about cooking. And I always like my things a little extra well done. So now we have our stevia that we're going to sprinkle over top. Like I said, I like to wait till the end for this. Some people add it before they put it in the oven. But I just like the flavor in the end. So you've got your stevia, and then you'll want to just dish it onto a plate, and you can serve that way. There's going to be a little more carb content than raw carrots, simply because they're cooked, but nothing compared to what you'd find in cooked potatoes. So here we go. We'll give it a try. I really love those. They're really good. Give these a try, see what you think. And like I said, add any of your own ideas. And thank you for watching this edition of momsAWARE Rejuvenating Recipes.